Basically what we're doing is just head counting. Try to head count, because this time of the year the sugar gliders basically cover themselves over with nest material, so it's pretty difficult to assess how many gliders in a box. But we do have a pole camera. Some of the boxes are easily accessible with a pole camera, others will climb the ladder. Those are qualified to climb the ladder will do so. And basically, look, go whenever you please. You can stay all day. That's fantastic. There's about 30 odd boxes that we hopefully should get through. We'll cross the creek. We've got a 4-wheel drive, so that makes it a lot easier. And look, I hope you enjoy the experience. It's a project that was started in the 1980s. This is the first time sugar gliders been translocated from a wild area into a national park. They actually come from Toolan Vale in the 1980s, and I forget how many initial releases there were. I think there was like 13 in the first release, and so many in the second. I can't remember. But in those days, the Friends Group had to make boxes. There weren't any commercial boxes available, so they had to make. And because the trees are so young, there aren't any natural hollows for the animals. So we've got so many boxes down there. It's like Box City. There's bat boxes and sugar glider boxes. Some we hope to move today, because some haven't been used in a few years. Some never at all. So we're going to try and just relocate those and to spread them out further along the path. So we don't have any permits to handle the animals. So this is something we're pursuing, so that we can do a capture and release in a year's time. It's something we've got to work through with Parks Vic and the Ethics Committee and what have you. And also to get permits, perhaps look at microchipping. So because they're pretty complex groups, you've got alpha males, you've got subordinate males, you've got the mothers with joeys. And this time of the year, numbers go down. We don't know where they go. Are they going out the park, coming back in? We just don't know. So if we could microchip or tagging, but preferably perhaps microchipping, but it's all about funding. And because they're not an endangered animal, funding is pretty hard to get, and it's a costly exercise. Probably what we need is probably somebody doing a master's or a PhD to start looking at moving on from just head counting. But look, the girls have been fantastic. Cara took this on a few years back. We were at the stage where there were no boxes left. There were like 5 boxes full of bees, because it was always the responsibility of the park staff to do the monitoring of this. But if one ranger would leave, another one would come in and half-heartedly interested in the project, no time. Eventually nobody was doing it. So the BAT project, have you been here on the BAT projects?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's been going about 20-something years. It's the longest running project for microbats in Australia, I believe. And it's so successful. And they've got no end of people doing doctorates and masters or what have you, taking samples. It's a fantastic project. So why it's successful is bat people very much concentrate just on the bats. They don't come to working bees, they don't come to sugar gliders. So the idea is okay, if we're going to make this program successful, we need a dedicated team to look after solely sugar glider. And this is where Cara came in and her friend Asha. They were students at Deakin. I knew Cara previously, and I said, look, we've got a project here. It's a fantastic project. You can run with it how you want. We've got the money, kind of, but we've got some money, and it's how you want to run it. And they've done a fantastic job to the point where we've moved from like 5 boxes that pretty much could not be used, because gliders were moving into bat boxes. They were just they were disappearing. Just weren't populating the area at all. And since they've taken over, we've got something like 30 boxes, and I think the highest count we've had is like 31 gliders or something. It's so that it shows you if the habitat's there, it will. Populations will expand. Also, too, we're looking at the food source. Primary food source for sugar gliders are the black wattle, the gum, flowers, etc. And since we've been putting these large tree frames, because we've got a kangaroo problem now, since we're putting large tree frames, wattles are coming back, so food sources are coming, so it's starting to get a good cycle going. So, during November, when the breeding cycle comes, we really hope to see an explosion. There's obviously enough boxes because some are not being used. So, so we can start spreading out further. But you'll see how the project all moves along. But look, if you want to be involved with the project, Dara sends out details of we're doing it quarterly now. Initially we started monthly, but really I think we just need to do it seasonally. There's no point in just open up the box every month. So we're doing seasonal checks, and we're starting now to get a chart of what boxes are being used. But we really now need to know who's using it. Okay. But anyway, that's all good. What we will do is get you to sign in. This is only for insurance purposes.
Already done.
All done. I haven't. It's just that, if anything happens, you're just covered by Parks Victoria.
Yet?
Well, got to get it out.
What's RG?
Red gum. So this is called red gum flat.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to do it at home. I think again you should. Be interesting to see.
Yeah. Mustard. Brassica. Then also soursop. Can't get rid of it that well. It's very hard.
Yep, just leave it right there.
Okay.
You just better tilt the screen towards. That's excellent.
Are they in there?
Yeah. Can you see his little face? His little face on the screen?
Take a photo of it with his face showing then.
Yeah.
Can you
Investing the
down a
camera.
Can you see it? Let's put his face back under the lid. See?
How do you do
yeah.
video?
I bet there's a possum in here.
They can stop it up.
Turn it the other ear. Or nothing?
That's face.
Oh, that's the hold that still.
Stripes on their face, don't they?
Yeah, just a nose really, really big
Oh
head.
gosh, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know, I just
That's lovely.
know the difference.
Yep. That is.
That's fantastic.
And that's by the eyes.
Now I want him to wink. He's not going to wink at me now.
Aww.
Thanks for that.
Make a note to common problem at his nose.
So yeah, I have to put it with, I have to do the front.
It's either a nose or
Well, I do help
It's his nose.
Oh, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, that is his nose. Come on, look at this.
Something, and I do know that, so I'm confident enough to help.
he's gone.
What a point.
Oh, he's gone.
Maybe the
No, like
No,
this.
he's there.
No, he's
Come
going
on,
like
look at this, Terry.
with his
Oh, is he?
hand, his little paw.
Come have a look at this. That's his nose. So you can see two holes?
Yeah.
This possum is also in the side of
Oh, cool. What's that?
In this
And
one,
he's got one
see
little.
his little nose
Have a look on the
out,
camera, darling.
And now
His nose.
He's got one little paw.
What's that?
He looks like one little paw hanging over the edge of the hole.
Oh, you can see his nose,
Oh,
but he's always in here.
Okay, folks, this is supposed to be SG, which is a sugar glider box. But if we look up here, this possum has decided to take over the box. And I don't think I should get really very close because he looks a bit aggro. But you can tell his little pink nose, and the lid is pushing his ear down. So I won't push my luck. and because I've been told when they get the hump, they can turn a little bit nasty. But yeah, a possum has taken over a sugar glider's box, so I'll let him go.
They won't see you coming in your camo.
So there we are, folks. This is a sugar glider's nest, and all these sugar gliders are tucked up, keeping nice and warm in their little box. And I'm privileged to be allowed to video this. I'm absolutely ecstatic that I've been allowed to do this. And I'd say there was a good 3, possibly 4, all snuggled up. And that one there, you can see he's on top, and you can see he's breathing away, and then they've wrapped their little tails round. So I'll leave them be. Got his little tail wrapped around himself, that one there. I'll leave them be. And that is basically the little hole where they come in.